It starts the same way almost every night. Finally lie down, your body's tired, your eyes are heavy, then your feet start burning. Not a little warmth, not discomfort, but that deep, irritating, almost electric heat that makes it impossible to relax. You shift. You flip the pillow. You stick your feet out from the blanket. Nothing works. And here's the frustrating part. During the day, you feel mostly fine. But the moment your head hits the pillow, the burning begins. Tonight, I'm going to show you why this happens and how you can calm it down fast, starting from the very first night. And here's the part most people never hear. It's not just about your nerves. There's a hidden system underneath that's quietly making it worse. Because what you're feeling isn't random. It's not just bad circulation or getting older. Think of your body like a highway system. During the day, traffic is moving. Signals are active. Distractions keep everything balanced. But at night, everything slows down. The signals from your nerves get louder, and if those signals are damaged, irritated, or overloaded, they don't just stay quiet, they amplify. That's the surface cause, nerve irritation. But the deeper cause, the one most people miss, is how your body processes blood flow, inflammation, and signal sensitivity when you're lying still. Imagine a pump that works fine when you're walking. But when you stop, pressure builds up in the wrong places. That pressure turns into burning, tingling, or even sharp discomfort. And once you understand that, everything we're about to do will make complete sense. Before we start, I want you to try something tonight. Just one step from this video. Then come back tomorrow and tell me what changed, even if it's just 10% better. Because once you feel that shift, your brain starts to trust the process. And that's where real progress begins. Now we're going to walk through this in a very specific order, not random tips, not generic advice. System. Each step builds on the next, and by the end, your body will be in a completely different state than it is right now. First, and this is not what most people expect, we don't start with your feet, we start above them. Most people go straight to creams, cold water, or massaging the burning area. But here's the problem. That's like trying to fix traffic by repainting the road. It doesn't change the flow, so instead you're going to sit on the edge of your bed. Feet flat on the ground. Slowly lift your heels up, then lower them back down. Simple, controlled. About 20 times. What this does is activate the calf muscle, the real pump of your lower body. Think of it like turning on a drainage system. It clears out pressure before it builds up. As you do this, you should feel a subtle shift, not dramatic, but like tension is releasing. The biggest mistake here is going too fast or turning it into exercise. This isn't a workout, it's activation. Slow, steady, controlled. And once you've done that, now your body is ready for the next layer. Now here's where it gets interesting, because the second step isn't about movement, it's about signal confusion. Your nerves send signals to your brain constantly. But when they're irritated, those signals get distorted. That burning sensation, it's often your brain misinterpreting noise as danger. So what we do is interrupt that signal. Before you lie down, take a small towel. Soak it in cool. Not ice-cold water, and gently wrap it around your feet for about 2 minutes. Not longer. This isn't about freezing the area. It's about sending a new, controlled signal to your brain. It's like resetting a glitching system. You should feel a calming effect, not numbness, not shock, but a gentle quieting of the sensation. The mistake people make, they go too cold or too long. It actually makes nerves more reactive later. Think balance, not extremes. And once that signal is calmed, we move deeper. Because now we address something most people completely ignore. Pressure buildup. When you lie down, your body shifts fluid differently. If your system isn't clearing efficiently, that pressure pools in your feet. So instead of lying flat immediately, you're going to elevate your feet slightly. It's just a pillow under your calves, not directly under your heels. This angle matters. It allows gentle drainage without compressing sensitive areas. Think of it like tilting a container so fluid flows out naturally instead of pooling at the bottom. Stay like this for about 5 minutes before fully relaxing. During this time, you may feel a subtle pulsing or shifting sensation. That's a good sign. That's flow correcting itself. The mistake? Elevating too high or placing pressure directly on the heels? It blocks the very system we're trying to help. Keep it natural. Keep it gentle. And by now, something important is happening. Your body is starting to shift out of that irritated, reactive state and into a controlled, responsive one. But we're not done yet, because the next step is where things really begin to change. Now we move into the step that most people skip, but it's the one that often creates the biggest difference. This is where we retrain how your brain and nerves communicate at night. Because here's the truth. The burning sensation isn't just physical. It's also amplified by how your brain processes it in a quiet environment. During the day, your brain is busy. At night, it zooms in. So what we do here is redirect that focus. As you lie down, gently press your feet into the mattress, just slightly for about 5 seconds, then release. Do this 10 times. What you're doing is giving your brain a controlled signal to focus on instead of the random burning signals. Think of it like giving a noisy child something to concentrate on. Suddenly, the chaos quiets down. You should feel a sense of grounding, like your feet are more connected rather than irritated. A mistake? Pressing too hard or rushing through it? This is about awareness, not force. And as that connection builds, the noise fades. Now we arrive at the most powerful step in this entire process. This is the one that changes everything if you do it right. Because now we're not just managing symptoms, we're calming the entire system. Slow breathing, but not the kind you've heard 100 times before. This is targeted. Inhale slowly through your nose for 4 seconds, hold for 2, then exhale through your mouth for 6 seconds. And as you do this, imagine the tension leaving your feet with every exhale. It may sound simple, but here's what's actually happening. Your nervous system is shifting from alert mode to repair mode. When that switch happens, inflammation signals drop, nerve sensitivity decreases, and blood flow becomes smoother. It's like dimming the lights in a room that was too bright. You don't notice how intense it was until it softens. Stay with this for 2 to 3 minutes. You should feel your entire body slow down, and the burning sensation lose its edge. The biggest mistake? Doing it mechanically without focus. This step works because of intention. That connection between breath and sensation is what creates the shift. And finally, the last step is about maintaining that calm state. Because once your system is relaxed, you don't want to trigger it again. So instead of immediately covering your feet with heavy blankets, keep them lightly covered or slightly exposed for a few minutes. This prevents heat buildup, which can reactivate sensitivity. Think of it like letting a cooled system stabilize before adding pressure again. This is where most people undo all their progress by trapping heat too quickly. Give your body time to settle. Now let's bring everything together in a simple routine you can follow tonight. Sit on the edge of your bed and activate your calf pump slowly. Then reset the nerve signals with a cool towel for 2 minutes. Elevate your legs gently for about 5 minutes to reduce pressure. Once you lie down, do the grounding presses with your feet. Then shift into controlled breathing to calm the system completely. And finally, allow your feet to stay cool and relaxed before fully settling into sleep. This entire process takes less than 10 minutes, but it changes how your body behaves for hours. And here's something that can make this even more effective. Pay attention to what you do 1 to 2 hours before bed. Heavy sugar intake or dehydration can increase nerve sensitivity. Even a small glass of water and avoiding late-night sweets can help. Another simple tip, light walking during the day helps keep that pump system active so it doesn't struggle at night. Now here's what I want you to do. Try this tonight. Not all at once. If it feels like too much, start with 2 or 3 steps. Then come back and tell me exactly what changed. Did the burning reduce? Did it take longer to start? Did you fall asleep faster? Be specific. Because your feedback doesn't just help you, it helps others who are dealing with the same thing. And if you know someone who constantly complains about burning feet at night, share this with them. It might be the first time they actually understand what's happening in their body. And if you want more simple, science-backed solutions like this, ones that actually work in real life, stay connected. Because the next thing you fix might not just improve your sleep. It might change how your entire body feels every single day.